Okay, now let's dive into specific essential oils and how to use them. Again, the purpose of these videos is to help people who are struggling with knowing what to do, especially with their initial kit. So I'm going to talk about just the most common ones. They may not be all in your kit, but these are the ones that are generally in those first starter kits, that oils that everybody needs. The first one I want to talk about is lemon. Lemon is a great cleanser, as I said, and it's great in your water. You can also clean your surfaces with it, and you can put it in your diffuser along with peppermint to help you focus. Just anything uplifting. Do you know something interesting about lemon is it helps to diffuse anger. So if you're having a lot of fighting in the home, just put it in the diffuser. It'll be great. The second oil I want to talk about is lavender. Lavender is a calming oil. All the flowers are. So the citruses in general will be for uplift. The flowers are more for calming. And then the mints are for energizing, which we'll get to in a minute. Lavender not only is good for helping with to get a deeper sleep, but it also helps with burns, helps calm the skin if you have an irritation. And it helps with, if you put a little bit on your throat, helps you to communicate your true message. Lavender is really wonderful. Also, it's from France, by the way, those lavender fields. It's just the most beautiful lavender from doTERRA you'll ever smell. Peppermint. So peppermint is such a well-rounded oil. You can use it for so many things. Again, I'll use it for if I've got a stomach discomfort under my tongue, and I can rub it here on my temples if I have a headache, or really the source of my headache anywhere for muscle tension. It's great to open up the airways, put it on your lungs, put it a little bit under your nose. I like to rub it on the back of my throat before I sing because it cuts some of that, junky stuff in your throat that might get in the way of your performance. Oh, what else for peppermint? Seriously, so much. The three of those together, you can put in a little shot glass size of water, a couple drops of each, and you just gargle it and swish it around your mouth and swallow it. It helps if you're having an allergic reaction to something, an inflammation, anything like that. And anyway, you can be around cats. You can do whatever you need to do when you do that little swish. So the other oil I want to talk about is oregano. Oregano is a natural antibiotic. And so you just rub it on the bottom of your feet because it's a really hot oil is the best way. If you're coming down with something, that's great to do. And then you want to combine it with On Guard. On Guard is antimicrobial, the highest antimicrobial blend we have. And it's antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal even. And so those two together just give you a real punch. You can add tea tree and lemon to those if you'd like to have a really well-rounded blend of oils to fight infection in your body, temporary infections, right? And tea tree, let's go into that. Tea tree is also great on the skin like lavender, but it's more of the antiseptic part of the pair. If you have a rash, if you have a cut, after you have an incision from a surgery issue, acne, it's wonderful to fight acne. You can put it in your shampoo for a scalp stimulator, which is great. Lavender is great in your shampoo too. It'll help encourage hair growth. Rosemary also does really well with that. Just throw that one in. And okay, so the next one I want to talk about is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is the number 2 selling product in doTERRA, and especially in the rub form. So you have the tube of Deep Blue rub with lotion in it, and you have 1 5 ml bottle of Deep Blue oils in the lotion. They also add menthol. I get that question a lot. What's the difference between the rub and the oil? Oil will be a little bit more concentrate. So if you're looking for muscle, joint, pain relief, even bone repair is encouraged with Deep Blue, any kind of pain. Also, if your headache goes all the way into a migraine, you'll want to add Deep Blue to the peppermint. Another great one for headaches is Past Tense. Another great one for body pain is Aroma Touch. So Dr. Hill, who's a world-renowned expert in essential oils, has taught us that he has a lot of different oils for pain or for inflammation. It's because maybe one will work for you and another won't. They cross over a lot. We're also really individual in our body chemistries. So what works for you may not work for your friend. You may want to mix it around and try a different combination. Then I want to go into frankincense. Frankincense is one of our most full-bodied, well-rounded essential oils. The chemical structure is very complicated, so it does many different things. Helps with brain support, helps to fight aging on your skin, wrinkles, sunspots especially. It's great for inflammation. It's great for respiratory support. It's great for really anything, okay? It's great for uplift. It helps you calm down too. Then the great thing about frankincense, you can add it to any protocol and it will strengthen it. So let's say you've done something that's in the book and you looked it up, hey, this should work, and I'm still kind of feeling some reactions to this pain I'm having or this problem I'm having. You just add a little bit of frankincense to your regime, to what the protocol is, and it may just give it that little kick that it needs to take you all the way to a little bit more place of homeostasis. Copaiba is a new one that's a lot like frankincense. It's also very well-rounded. Copaiba has very many similarities to CBD oil, but without the hallucinogenic portion to it. So it's really great for pain and for anxiety. And then also you can add it to any regime like the frankincense, and it will also strengthen your other protocols. Okay, what am I missing? We can't talk any more further unless we talk about Breathe. Breathe is just one of our favorites, and put it in your diffuser if you've got some pollution, if you're in allergy season, if you just need a deeper breath. We all need that. Great for allergies and great for coughing or problems. I put it right where I'm coughing and it just opens up my airways. I actually use it to kind of help with the inflammation in my nose. Kind of runs in my family. I use that every night. I put a little bit even inside my nose, and that's okay. You just don't want to put too much. I put it right on the bridge of my nose wherever I'm feeling kind of that inflammation. Love Breathe, and it's wonderful mixed with lavender when you're sleeping at night. Fantastic in the diffuser. Okay, what else? On Guard I talked about. Oh, okay, we have to talk about Digescen. Digescen is the oil that brought my husband and I into doTERRA. He had terrible stomach problems, and so we used Digescen. Again, a couple drops in a capsule. If you have a parasite or if you've eaten something wrong, it will help to expel. Wherever you're at with your gut, it helps balance it out. If you're a little bit more on the loose side, you're a little bit more on the not loose side, then you can take Digescen. The other thing that I would recommend, if you have any acid reflux or you're having trouble with that part of your digestion, you can just rub it on your esophagus topically. It works really well. Also, peppermint and lemon can help with that. Okay, are those the main things? I think so. Is there anything that I'm missing? That's all. Those are the basics.